as husband and wife live out their vows, loving and cherishing one another, sharing life's splendors and miseries.
The Crown has been a series that has done very well for Netflix, including just the other day the series going and winning multiple Golden Globes. The latest in a long line of awards for a show about the history of the royal family in the UK. The show has gone to painstaking lengths to try and portray things both in an accurate way and dramatic way, and people have very much resonated with it. But how much do you know about what goes on behind the scenes? Allow us to show you 10 things you didn't know about The Crown. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. 10. Filming issues. Show creators and producers work hard to make seasons feel seamless, but this proved quite a challenge with the 4th season of The Crown. Because of the current worldwide pandemic, production of the show's newest season came to a screeching halt. Show creator Peter Morgan said that because of this, they did end up missing several weeks of filming. While they did their best to make all the pieces fit together, eagle-eyed viewers might be able to tell where the gap is. Sadly, this was something that made all the various shows on Netflix and beyond suffer. Thankfully, filming was able to continue for the 4th season, and viewers got to witness it in November of 2020. But even the cast noted at times that things weren't the easiest at times, like how they shot episodes out of order, which was a bit problematic in terms of how the series is done in regards to the passage of time, and thus some actors had to remember how to play certain characters at different points in their lives, within the course of a few days and not over a longer period of time. They obviously made it work, but it was a challenge. 9. Cost of production. When you get approval to make a show, one of the things that you absolutely have to account for is budget. Yes, sometimes you go over budget and be alright, but there are times when you have to follow it to the letter. But for The Crown, it's not so much about having a budget than breaking it. According to Money.com, production on the 1st season of the popular Netflix show reportedly cost $130 million, making it one of the most expensive series ever made. Needless to say, if you want to make a show about royalty, you'll need the budget to pay for fabulous costumes, a talented cast, and lavish filming locations. Which of course makes sense, as the whole point of something like this is to make it feel like the real thing without it actually being the real thing in the grander sense. People would have called them out if they weren't authentic, and thus they had to pay the big money to be authentic. And given that the show has a very loyal following, critical praise, and lots of awards, they made the right call. 8. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. This one will throw you for a loop, we bet. In an excerpt from Harry, Life, Loss, and Love, royal biographer Katie Nicole suggests that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle bonded over watching the series when they were engaged. An accomplished cook, Meghan loved to make extravagant dinners for Harry, and they enjoyed staying in and eating her delicious homemade meals and watching films and TV shows like The Crown on Netflix, she wrote. But wait, there's more! Prince Harry recently did an interview with James Corden, and noted that he preferred The Crown's take on the royal family than how his life as a member of the royal family actually is. Yeah, for real. The Crown is only set to run for 6 seasons, but its later seasons are expected to delve into the modern members of the royal family, including the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. The former actress apparently has a standing invitation to play herself on the drama, if she wants to come out for retirement for the role. I want to see an episode where Trump comes to Buckingham Palace, Left Bank creator-director Suzanne Mackey said. As for Meghan Markle, Mackey said, she can play herself. That would be a rare case of an actress playing herself in a role, and you honestly have to wonder if this will or could happen. 7. Forced into the corset. When Claire Foy began filming the 1st season of The Crown, she just had a baby. In an interview with Vanity Fair, the actress stated that she forced herself to wear the undergarment to help her get into character. I just had a baby when I started filming, so I had to wear a proper corset because I was 5 dress sizes bigger than I normally am, she said. Thankfully for her, when the 2nd season came around, she didn't need it, as the corset helped her maintain the royal posture. The corset helps you not slouch. Now we're doing the 2nd series. I'm not wearing it anymore. But it stays with you, that posture and being a lady. Anyone who has ever worn a corset knows it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. So we bet Foy was more than happy to be rid of it. 6. Yes, Queen Elizabeth watches The Crown. No doubt after hearing about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you are wondering if the Queen herself watches The Crown. Yes, she does. Apparently, she actually tuned in to watch the 1st season, and she loved it. According to the Daily Express, she sat down to watch the show with her son, Prince Edward, and his wife Sophie, the Countess of Wessex. Yet, like most shows, the Queen wasn't too impressed with the over-dramatization of some scenes. Though it should be noted that Prince Philip, played in the show by Matt Smith, was not as impressed with it and refuses to watch it. 5. Wages. Here's one that'll get many of you cheering. When the show began, it was argued that Matt Smith was a more established actor than Claire Foy because he was already recognized for his work on Doctor Who. However, when the show entered its third season, Suzanne Mackey announced a change in this financial situation, saying, "Going forward, no one gets paid more than the Queen." That not only shows respect for the position, but respect for the actress who is working just as hard as her male counterparts, if not harder, to make the show a success. So yeah, no one gets paid more than the Queen. Long may she reign, and get paid. 4. How the Crown came to be. Given the success of the show, you think that creator Peter Morgan would have known from the outset that this show was destined to be successful, but that was hardly the case. He'd already done TV and films featuring royal family members, like Queen Elizabeth, and even won awards for them. He was sick of the idea of using the royal family by the time The Crown got pitched. And even then, Morgan initially envisioned The Crown as running for a total of 3 seasons. Originally, when I went to Netflix, I was pitching it as 3 seasons. It just kept growing. Morgan, who was glad the idea kept expanding, told EW, "By the time we got to the end with Claire Foy and Matt Smith, I think we were ready to go somewhere else." The show did keep growing and getting better and better. So even Morgan admits that he has no idea how they got there, but that he's glad they did. 3. Emma Corrin as Diana. Obviously, a big moment in The Crown was when fans got to see the arrival of the beloved Diana. However, while Emma Corrin has been praised for her portrayal, she wasn't supposed to be Diana. In fact, she was just a stand-in brought in to help with the auditions, and then eventually they realized that she was their Diana. Sometimes you don't know what you have until it's right there in front of you. 2. Diana's wedding dress. Princess Diana's wedding dress is a piece of fashion art. So when it came time to include Dee and Charles' wedding in the newest season, the dress had to be on point. The gown Corrin walks in filming is almost an exact replica of the one Princess Diana walked down the aisle in. The Emanuels designed the original wedding gown. Those same designers handed over the patterns, and a dress was made for Emma Corrin. It is said when the actress stepped out wearing the piece, the room felt completely silent. Not hard to imagine why. 1. Golden Globe dominance. The 78th Globe Awards happened recently, and The Crown was nominated for many things. And out of their 6 nominations, they won 4 of them, including Best Drama TV Series, Actor in a Drama, TV Series for Josh O'Connor, Supporting Actress in a Drama, TV Series for Gillian Anderson, and last but certainly not least, Actress in a Drama TV Series for Emma Corrin. So yeah, pretty good, huh? So what do you think? What do you think of this look at The Crown and everything that went into the series from top to bottom? Which of these facts did you honestly know about beforehand? Which one surprised you the most? Are you shocked by the level of detail that some of the actors put into their roles? And what do you think will happen in Season 5? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.